It was summer when we met, but you made it feel like winter. Thought I had you like a ring wrapped around my finger. You hold my hand, your hands were ice cold, so cold. It's hot outside, your body on mine, heated night. I still felt your cold shoulder lay me out, tell me you love me, but you let me go the month of July. July. Heated conversations turn to rigid complications. No communication.
We really are here today for a celebration. This celebration about bringing people into the city, celebrating everything about Lowell. And this is what one of the concepts we've been talking about in Open Lowell, because this city is everyone's city. We are so excited to be here with Black Joy and everything we've heard about it, everything I've read about it. But the most important thing about it is everybody needs to feel that this is their city and how we can make it a better city for all of us.
Look at that. I feel like so much has been said that has been on my mind. It's hard to describe what goes into creating a slave ship while putting your heart and soul into it. It brings up such a history of despair and, atrocity. But when you talk about still being here, when you talk about living beyond the adversity, we've brought up the idea, the existence, the acknowledgement of our ancestors, but not speaking on behalf of that which is within us, the soul that we breathe on in being who we are, the diaspora that was created. When you think about capoeira, for instance, it was with the voices of the people, the strings of intestines from pigs for instrument, not able to communicate because the dialogues were different, yet a camouflaged version of self-defense and understanding of each other came about. That was just one aspect of who we are and how we did what we did to still be here today, which is what should be celebrated. So as I was creating this ship, without the people that gave this idea light and breath, it wouldn't have come to fruition. There's no way to come up with an idea like this on your own, because it is the group that we are speaking of and who we are as a people to come together like the capoeira, like the diaspora itself, to have what you see before us now. So the flowers that aren't growing up and out of it yet is what we have yet to speak on. The metal flowers represent the ancestors. The ancestors are now locked in place, metal, immortal. But what comes from that is the ongoing and living flowers that represent us, the people that are ongoing and living under the shade of these immortal ancestors that live within us. So let's think about and take the time to celebrate this sculpture and look beyond the ship, but to the present day that it brings us to. It documents the history. It lets us know that, yes, this is who we are and where we came from, but who we are now today is infinite because of this past and because of what we made it through. Without them, such beautiful things as my daughter wouldn't exist, and the opportunity to stand here before you all. So I'd like to say thank you to Lowell. Thank you to DIY Lowell and everybody that contributed to this process, because it did take a lot. It took a village, it took a family, and now it's something that I want to see imprinted as much as possible as in anywhere we can. So thank you very much, and with that, I'd love for all those involved and whoever else would like to join to sort of take a ceremonial seed and plant it through the top. As you're so much goes into this. As you're looking at this top of this, the scarification, which is, scarification represents each one of the people and how they were laid. So as the seeds fall through those cracks, I want us to think about those ancestors that gave their lives to create what we have here, and over time continue to plant and grow and water and flourish these new green greeneries to come out. So thanks again. Peace.
Thanks so much, Kamil. Feel free to join him over at the sculpture for the planting.